reports from Jerusalem.
The United Nations and other aid organizations say that it remains too dangerous for them to operate. They say that while Israel is allowing trucks to move to the border to pick up supplies, they are running into a new threat once they go back into Gaza. They say that local Palestinian crime gangs are blocking the trucks and stealing many of the supplies.
The cybersecurity firm Kaspersky denies it's a security threat. The Commerce Department has banned the use of its software in the United States. Washington points to Kaspersky's connections to Russia. President Biden and Donald Trump face off on Thursday night, the presidential candidates debate. It could be the most consequential presidential debate in decades. This is AP News. Tensions between North and South Korea are rising.
South Korea has summoned the Russian ambassador to protest a defense pact with North Korea 2 days after Russian President Vladimir Putin signed an agreement vowing mutual defense with the North's Kim Jong-un. Seoul's government has denounced the agreement as a threat to the South's security and says it will consider providing arms to Ukraine to help it fight Russia's invasion. Earlier on Friday, Kim Jong-un's powerful sister issued a vague threat of retaliation after South Korean activists flew balloons carrying anti-Pyongyang propaganda leaflets across the border, underscoring rising tensions on the peninsula. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
Authorities in Western Balkan countries are warning citizens about temperatures soaring up to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Even concrete's been sizzling, they say. I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
For over 130 years, there have been moments in Cardinals baseball that will last a lifetime.
Baseball has some of the best athletes in sports.
With amazing feats, amazing moments, amazing plays, there's nothing quite like Cardinals baseball.
When you listen to the game, you just never know who that next hero may be.
We will have it all right here for you on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
The Department of Elementary and Secondary Education and its important partners encourage developmental screenings to help all children thrive. A screening is not a test or an assessment, but a guide for parents and professionals to understand a child's health and development and keep it on track. A simple screening can make a world of difference in school readiness. Learn more about developmental screenings at earlyconnections.mo.gov. That's earlyconnections.mo.gov.
Let's take a look at the forecast for this Friday, the 21st day of June. We expect a lot of sunshine today, but we'll have a few clouds this morning. High about 89. That heat index will climb to 93. Then clear skies tonight, low of 67. Winds will be pretty much light and out of the south. Tomorrow, sunny, sticky, high of 92. Heat index 96. We will have a southwesterly breeze in the morning, 5 to 10. Partly cloudy by Saturday night, a low of 70 with south winds 5 to 10. More sunshine on Sunday and still hot, high of 92. That heat index again 96, 97. Then clear Sunday night, low of 69, and Monday even warmer, sunny, hot, humid, high of 96. That heat index expected to topple 100 on Monday. At KSMO Radio, 71 degrees right now at your hometown radio source with a southerly breeze, maybe even south-southeasterly at about 3 to 4 miles an hour. We do have 88% relative humidity, and the skies are partly cloudy here at KSMO Radio. Appreciate you joining us on this Friday morning, the 21st day of June, and stick around for local news coming your way next. It's up in just a moment.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations across Missouri.
The range of black vultures have generally been in the southern part of the United States, but as their range has expanded into Missouri, the number of conflicts has been increasing over time.
Mitigation efforts are available through the USDA.
One of the main tools that we use is a black vulture effigy, and we have those on hand. If you have a pasture where you're calving, we can hang a couple of these up around the edges of the pastures, and that'll scare those birds off. We bring pyrotechnics and other tools to harass vultures off the site. Lasers can work very well. We also carry all the permits to do lethal removals if necessary. If you have a calf that was deceased and you don't know what caused it, or you suspect that it could have been a black vulture that killed that, we can come out on site and provide a necropsy free of charge. The funding for that work is provided through the Missouri State Legislature to the Department of Agriculture, no cost to the landowner.
Find out more at agriculture.mo.gov.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the American Legion Post number 99, Looking Glass Salon, Salem Senior Center, and McCoy Vision Clinic, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem. Good morning. It's time for local news. Local news brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio. It is Friday, the 21st day of June. My name is Stan Stevens. Thanks for joining us right here on KSMO Radio. In news, the Dane County Commission met Thursday for their regular meeting at the courthouse. District 1 and 2 workers worked on Wednesday, Juneteenth, and were off Thursday. District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray and District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk said the chip and seal work is now scheduled to begin no earlier than the middle and not later than the end of July. Mowbray said the guys have been doing a lot of chip and seal prep to get the roads ready. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson reported on the Tourism Tax Committee meeting he attended on Monday. He reported there were 6 reimbursements that were submitted and 1 request which was approved. Larson also said the Dane County Annex building will be treated for pest control as approved by the Commission. Mowbray said the Board of Equalization for Dane County is scheduled to meet for July 15th if there are requests to do so regarding real estate. Dane County Assessor Jamie Homeyer said that if a person with a problem with their assessment wants to address the Board of Equalization, they need to speak with her first to see if a solution can be made. If there is anyone who needs to address the Board of Equalization, they will need to submit their application by July 1st. At the last meeting, the Commission received a petition to establish a speed limit of 35 miles an hour for County Road 6490. The next meeting of the Commission will be Monday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse. That meeting will be open to the public. The Dane County Fire Protection District Board of Directors met Wednesday evening at 6 at the fire station. After the roll call, a motion was made that the board go into closed session to discuss personnel. After coming back into open session, the board stated that Savannah Nash had been interviewed and accepted to the district as a probationary firefighter and may start her duties immediately. The meeting was then adjourned. An accident happened Wednesday morning in Texas County on Highway 63, about 5 miles north of Kabul, that left a St. James man with serious injuries. According to the Highway Patrol report, at 5:50 in the morning on Wednesday, a 2018 Ram 3500 operated by 41-year-old Joshua Cantrell of St. James went off the right side of the roadway, struck a guardrail, and overturned down a steep embankment, coming to rest on its side. Cantrell, who according to the report was not wearing a seat restraint, was ejected from the Ram. He was transported by the Texas County Ambulance to the Texas County Memorial Hospital for the treatment of his serious injuries. The Ram was totaled and removed from the scene by Midway Towing at the officer's request. Salem Police Department has released their report for the month of May. The department responded to 19 accidents during the month. Officers did respond to 10 alarms sounding and addressed 26 animal calls, investigated 3 assaults or fights, 4 burglaries, performed 9 well-being checks, and 11 area checks in May. Police investigated 11 domestic disputes, 11 verbal disturbances, conducted 33 follow-up investigations, and provided 15 escorts. They investigated 2 nuisance violations, 3 harassment charges, 2 reports of fraud, took 1 missing persons report, and offered assistance to 3 motorists. The Salem Police wrote 2 property damage reports, made 10 stealing reports, had 5 parking complaints, and responded to 8 traffic complaints. Officers investigated a shoplifter report, 1 sex offense charge, 16 suspicious circumstance calls, 8 suspicious person calls, and 5 suspicious vehicle calls. Officers attempted to serve 4 warrants and conducted 46 traffic stops during the month. The police responded to a total of 446 incidents in May, with the average response time to calls being 2 minutes and 9 seconds. The average time spent on the scene was 23 minutes and 19 seconds. The Salem Area Chamber of Commerce will hold a live music festival this Saturday at the Commons. It'll feature the Crow Boys from New Orleans, and the opening act will be local boy Devin Sutterfield. The gates will be opening at 6, and the concert begins at 7. Sutterfield was featured recently on The Voice, while the Crow Boys have had success on the internet with their single, Where Did I Go Wrong? And The Simple Truth Hurts. Tickets are available for $30. They're available at the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce office and online at crowboys.com. CORWEBOYS.com. There'll be food trucks, a beer garden, so much more. Come on out and enjoy it Saturday night at the Commons, the music festival of the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce. To find out more, contact the Chamber, 573-729-6900. And you're invited to attend the next Salem and Dent County meeting of Sleep in Heavenly Peace on Monday, June 24th at 5:30 in the evening at the Salem Community Center at the Armory. Sleep in Heavenly Peace is an intentional nonprofit 501c3 organization that builds, assembles, and delivers new beds to children in need who do not have a bed. The Rolla chapter of Sleep in Heavenly Peace is already helping to provide new beds to children in the Salem community, and they are hoping to start a Dent County chapter. They are looking for volunteers. If you'd be interested, that's Monday, 5:30, June 24th. That's local news on KSMO Radio. More after this.
Improve grain quality more efficiently with AGI mixed flow dryers. The dryer's screenless operation and computerized moisture control deliver consistently higher quality grain and heavier test weights per bushel, translating into maximum return on investment. To learn more about energy efficient AGI mixed flow dryers and how they can add profitability to your farm, contact your local dealer or visit aggrowth.com. AGI, we're right there with you.
From grain storage and handling to conditioning and monitoring, AGI is right there with you, supporting your expertise with the largest catalog of industry-leading solutions. All to ensure your grain gets handled properly, you stay safe, and your profits continue to grow. We're AGI, and we're all in. To learn more about how AGI can support your farm, contact your local dealer or visit aggrowth.com.
Take a look at sports news. The Cardinals beat the Giants last night in the game at historic Rickwood Field in Birmingham, Alabama. They held that game to honor the Negro Leagues with a special tribute to Willie Mays last night, who passed away on Tuesday evening. Brendan Donovan went 3 for 4, had a home run in the game, and drove in 3, including the game winner. And Nolan Gorman had a couple of sacrifice flies to drive in 2 runs. The Cards beat the Giants 6-5. They have tonight off. They'll be back in action at 12:20 Saturday and 12:20 Sunday afternoons right here on KSMO Radio. Cardinals back at the 500 mark. They're off tonight, though. No game tonight. Bobby Witt's leadoff home run at the top of the 8th inning Thursday held up as the Royals escaped Oakland with a 3-2 win over the struggling A's, which didn't look bad against Kansas City. Kansas City lost 2 of the 3 games they played out there. Freddie Fermin slugged 2 solo home runs for the other Royals runs. Kansas City will begin a 3-game series against the Texas Rangers, the World Series champions, and that will begin tonight, and that will be in Texas. And that's going to do it for local news and sports, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. On this Friday morning, it's time for the Daily Investment Report from the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash at Edward Jones right here in Salem. You can stop on by and visit with them or give them a call to find out more information about your investment needs. 729-3831 or go by 907 South Pershing. Joe Brand, Leah Nash, Edward Jones, and our Daily Investment Report this morning. With that report, it's the big man himself, Mr. Joe Brand. Joe?
Thank you. This is Joe Brand of Edward Jones bringing you the Daily Financial Market Report. Stock markets closed with mixed performance as the Dow Jones moved higher while the S&P 500 and the technology-heavy NASDAQ both fell. Nevertheless, for the full year, the NASDAQ is up about 18%, while the S&P 500 is up almost 15%. The Dow Jones, however, is up only 4% year-to-date. Keep in mind that this index is more heavily weighted towards stocks like financials, healthcare, and industrials, while the S&P 500 and NASDAQ have higher weights in the technology and growth sectors, which have been leading the markets higher. Meanwhile, Treasury yields also ticked higher on Thursday, although they have fallen rapidly in recent weeks, particularly after inflation data for May was softer than expected. The Dow closed up 300 points at 39,135. The Nasdaq closed down 141 points at 17,722. The S&P 500 closed down 14 points at 5,473. 10-year Treasury yields are trading at 4.26%, higher by 3 basis points. In commodity markets, the price of crude oil was up 70 cents at $81.41. Gold was up $25.10 to $2,372. In the stocks of local interest, Ameren 7106 up 87 cents, AT&T 1811 up 6 cents, Boeing 176.30 up $1.31, Dollar General 127.5 up 91 cents, ExxonMobil 111.74 up $2.36, McDonald's 253.80 up $3.01. Microsoft 445.70 down 64 cents, PepsiCo 166.68 up 20 cents, Pfizer 27.74 up 33 cents, Procter & Gamble 167.67 down 89 cents, US Bancorp 39.28 down a penny, Walmart 68.01 up 48 cents. This has been today's Financial Market Report, brought to you by Edward Jones, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and long-term financial advice. Right here in Salem. If you'd like more additional information, please stop by or call 729-3831.
Thank you, Joe. That has been our daily investment report from the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones. For information about stocks, bonds, mutual funds, IRAs, CDs, treasury bills, maybe you're thinking about tax-free municipal bonds, or maybe you got something else in mind, get in touch with them. Let them be of assistance to you. Joe Brand, Leah Nash, Edward Jones, member SIPC. At KSMO Radio, we've got weather coming your way next. We return in just a moment.
There she goes again. It might be out of here. 4 in a row for Musial.
The Cardinals host the Giants Saturday, June 22nd. And that day, 25,000 fans, 16 and up, will take home a popular 30-ounce Stanley Musial tumbler. This exclusive Cardinals beverage holder is stainless steel and comes complete with a handle, lid, and straw, courtesy of Coca-Cola and Quick Trip. Quench your thirst in style at Busch Stadium Saturday, June 22nd. For tickets and more details, go to cardinals.com/promotions.
This is Ozzie Smith, St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
TGI Summer, calling all teachers. Teachers Night, presented by Millipore Sigma, returns to the ballpark on Monday, June 24th and Tuesday, June 25th. With the purchase of a special theme ticket, you will take home an exclusive Cardinals quarter zip pullover featuring the birds on a pencil. And as a special treat, you will receive a drink coupon for a drink on us. For more information or to purchase, visit cardinals.com/theme.
This is Nolan Arenado, St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
Good morning. It's KSMO time for a look at weather, brought to you as a courtesy of Healthy Dent County and the Salem Community Center at the Army. Remember, we got some really warm days coming up. And don't forget, Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30, the Healthy Dent County and Community Center at the Army do have a lobby that is open, and you can get yourself cool down there. Remember to stay out of that heat directly if you can. If you have a broken air conditioner, or maybe you don't have a very good one, or maybe you just need to get out of your house and into something a little cooler, remember, 8 till 4:30 Monday through Friday, their lobby area is open, and it does feature Wi-Fi, so you can bring your phone or your tablet or your laptop computer and access the internet from there and still get some work done. Healthy Dent County and the Salem Community Center at the Army, where health education and the community, they all meet. Well, due to the ridge over the area, temperatures will continue to be hot today and tomorrow. Precipitation chances return Saturday night and Sunday morning, as a short wave will move through the area. This will allow a cold front to sag south towards our area, with pop-ups possible in central Missouri, as uncertainty about the coverage and the southern extent of the storms remains. Any storms that do form will be pulse-like in nature due to the lack of adequate wind shear. Precipitable water vapor ranges from 1.5 inches to 2 inches across the region at this time, should there be any rain, but for the most part, not a lot of rain looks to be falling in our area. Most of this will be in central Missouri. From Sunday through Tuesday, high temperatures begin to climb to the low to middle 90s. Dew point temperatures will begin to reach into the 70s as well. And in tandem, these conditions support heat indices of 100 to 105, possibly even higher. Nighttime lows of 70 to 75 will do little to provide relief. The Climate Prediction Center 8 to 14 day temperature outlook continues to signal 60 to 70% chances for above average temperatures into early July. As always, make sure to practice heat safety, such as staying hydrated and taking frequent breaks if you're working outside. As an upper-level ridge builds over the Great Plains early next week, the area will undergo a regime of northwesterly flow. This will lead to a pattern of more active weather where pop-up showers could occur during the afternoon, virtually every single day, Monday through Thursday. We topped out 88 degrees yesterday, 71 the low. Normal high 87, normal low 66. 99 the record high on this date. 1936, 49 the record low of 1976. No rain yesterday for the month at 3 1/12 inches. 3 inches would be normal. 31 1/4 our total for the year. 21 3/4 would be normal. Looking at the forecast, it does call for there to be sunshine throughout the day today. We're going to have a lot of it, and it's going to be a pretty warm day overall. We will see heat indexes reach into the middle 90s with our high near 89 degrees with a southerly breeze. Then for tonight, clear, the low is 67. And then sunny on Saturday, high of 91, that heat index of 95. And then southwesterly winds of 5 to 10 are going to be the rule in the morning. Partly cloudy Saturday night, low is 70. South winds 5 to 10. And on Sunday, mostly sunny, hot and humid, high of 93, that heat index about 97 degrees. The extended forecast is next when we come right back. The Healthy Dent County Fitness Center is proud to announce that they are now offering free memberships to those who have the Silver Sneakers program, which is a benefit available through many Medicare plans. Silver Sneakers is the nation's leading community fitness program designed exclusively for older adults. Getting started is as easy as calling the Healthy Dent County Fitness Center at 739-1127 to see if you qualify, or stop by and sign up at the Fitness Center office, take a tour of the facility, and start working out at no cost. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, partnering together for your well-being. Stop by 1200 West Trollo Road or call 739-1127 to get all the details. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, together for your benefit. That extended forecast for Monday through Thursday, calling for sunny, hot, and humid Monday, really warm. High of 96, the heat index of 105, 101 to 105. And then for Monday night, clear, low of 71. Tuesday, more the same, sunny, hot, and humid, high of 96, that heat index again over 100. Tuesday night, in the evening, we have a chance of scattered showers, possibly a thunder shower, otherwise partly cloudy, low of 69. Sunny, still warm and muggy on Wednesday with a high of near 90 with a chance of a few intermittent showers during the afternoon. Clear Wednesday night, low of 65, and sunny on Thursday with a high of 88. Currently here at KSMO Radio, it's 72 degrees. We do have relative humidity right now at 86%. Winds are out of south-southeast at 3 miles an hour. Partly cloudy is what we're still going to call it right here at KSMO Radio. And that look at weather brought to you as a courtesy of your friends right here at KSMO and your friends at Healthy Dent County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory, where health education and the community meet. Remember, if you have a special event, or maybe you've got something that's going on with a group or so and you need a larger working space to all get together, feel free to give them a call. They have different sized meeting rooms, from very small ones, which are about 8 to 10 seats max, maybe 12, to larger ones, which are the Rotary Room, which can accommodate about 55, to the big event center, which can do 299. Get in touch with them at 729-8163, Healthy Dent County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory, where health, education, and the community, they all meet. Back with Civic Happening shortly, KSMO Radio. The Salem Area Chamber of Commerce is sponsoring a live music festival June 22nd at the Dent County Commons, featuring Salem's very own Devin Sutterfield. He'll be opening for the Crow Boys out of New Orleans. It's a night you don't want to miss. Tickets are $30 a person and available at the Salem Chamber office or at the gate.
The simple truth hurts. It's not so simple, is it?
Gates open at 6 o'clock at the Dent County Commons in Salem, and there'll be food trucks, vendors, DJ music afterwards, and a beer garden. It's Devin Sutterfield opening for the Crow Boys June 22nd. Get your tickets now. This ad is paid for by the Dent County Tourism tax dollars.
Hey, it's Fitz from the Country Top 40 Countdown, and Bailey Zimmerman's going to check in this weekend. And it seems like the Bailey camp is living out an actual episode of The Twilight Zone lately.
For some reason, I just thought I was in my house and woke up and smacked my head on the top of my bunk. And I'm like, dude, I don't know how you do that.
What's got Bailey's band in an alternative universe? Well, we'll see you this weekend for all the hits on the Country Top 40 with Fitz right here.
Time for a look at that Civic Record, a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. Civic Record brought to you as a courtesy at Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South. Remember to stop on by and visit with them. They would love to see you. They've got, of course, that wonderful resale shop in the back. You definitely want to check that out. But also a great array of brand new furnishings ready to go, as well as bedding, appliances, and accessories. Southtown Furniture in Salem, truly where the bargains are. Reva Louise Winkle of Columbia, formerly of St. James, passed away Sunday, June 16th at the age of 87. Graveside services for Reva Louise Winkle will be held Saturday morning at 11 at the Highgate Cemetery in Highgate, Missouri. Reva survived by a son, Brian Bauer, and wife Karina of Columbia, 7 grandchildren, 21 great-grandchildren, and a host of nieces, nephews, and friends. All the arrangements are under the direction of the James and Gar Mortuary of St. James for Reva Louise Winkle, whose graveside services will be at 11 Saturday morning at the Highgate Cemetery in Highgate, Missouri. Nettie Faye Gowan of Salem passed away Thursday, June 20th at the age of 87. Funeral services for Faye Gowan will be held Saturday at 2 at the Grace Community Church in Salem. Visitation for family and friends will be held at the church on Saturday from 11 until service time. Interment will be in the North Lawn Cemetery. Nettie Faye is survived by her husband, Albert Al Gowan of the home, children Sandra Parks and husband Dennis of House Springs, Missouri, and Douglas Gowan and wife Callie of Dittmer, Missouri, 3 grandchildren, a great-grandson, 2 step-grandsons, and a host of nieces, nephews, and friends. Memorials may be made to the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Cards are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the James and Gar Mortuary of Salem for Nettie Faye Gowan, whose funeral services will be at 2 o'clock Saturday at the Grace Community Church in Salem. At Salem Eagles Kitchen will be open. It'll be the night from 5 until 8, and you're more than welcome to come on by and enjoy some delicious food. And following that will be karaoke with the Stagecoach Productions from 7 to 11. The Salem Eagles, open to the public, out Highway 32 West, just past the airport on the north side of the road. You're more than welcome to come on by and be a part of their evening, starting at 5 up to 8, with great food from the dining room, with karaoke to follow, with Stagecoach Productions beginning at 7. Again, everybody is welcome to attend. Creative Arts Center will be holding a hand-stamped copper jewelry making class this evening, 6:30 to 8:30 with Leanne Light. The class is open to children 14 years of age and older. Join them for an evening of jewelry stamping fun. At the end of the class, you'll take home a custom stamped one-of-a-kind piece of jewelry created entirely by you. All the tools and materials will be provided, and you can choose up to 3 metal discs and add a charm or crystal or both, all on a 20-inch stainless steel chain. Cost of the class, $50. That includes all your supplies. You do need at least 2 people to sign up, and it will be limited to 6. To register, go to SACPA website and find the Programs tab, find a Creative Arts Center, and click to register for the class. Registrations online are on a first-come, first-serve basis. More of our Civic Record next when we come right back. Looking for a recliner, sofa, a bedroom set, dining room group, or maybe a washer and dryer, and you have a budget? Let's talk about the resale shop that can be found inside Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South, where they have a large assortment of furniture, bedding, and appliances. You'll find some of the best bargains around. Stop by and check it out. The resale shop inside Southtown Furniture, open Monday through Saturday. But they've been serving the smart shopper since 1922 at 1601 South Highway 19 right here in Salem. Continuing with the Civic Record, a flat reed basket weaving class will be held on Saturday from 1 to 3 at the Creative Arts Center with Connie Light. This class is for people 14 years of age and above. Come and make a white oak flat reed napkin basket about 8 by 8, and in this class you'll learn a basic basket making technique that can be used as a foundation to many other future basket making projects. You'll finish the basket in class so you can take it home that day. No prior knowledge is required. To register, go to SACMA website and find the Programs tab. Find the Creative Arts Center and click to register for the class. Registrations online are on a first-come, first-served basis. The cost of that class is $40, which includes all the supplies. A minimum of 2 students needs to sign up, and the class will be limited to 6. Do you love to kayak? Do you love birding and journaling? On Sunday, June 30th at Current River State Park starting at 9, you can combine all 3 and take them to the next level. If you've never birded or spent time journaling before, no problem. There's still a class for you. Bring your lunch and some snacks and for a kayaking trip down the Current River. Should be a great time. During their journey, they'll make multiple stops to enjoy, explore, discover, and connect with the natural surroundings. As part of this awesome class, you'll receive a Nature Journal Starter Kit and a unique experience. The float begins at the Current River State Park and will conclude at Round Spring, about 4 miles away. Kayaks and life jackets will be provided, but you're welcome to bring your own. You're also encouraged to bring sunscreen, insect repellent, binoculars, plenty of water, and wear closed-toe shoes. No glass bottles or alcohol will be allowed. This class is free, but it is limited to 10 participants. Registration is required. Participants must be at least 16 years of age, and minors must be accompanied by an adult. To register or for more information, contact Connie Weber at 573-751-1224 or email her, connie.weber@dnr.mo.gov. That's connie.weber@dnr.mo.gov. Current River State Park is located at 11,053 Denton County Road 19D. And at the Salem Nutrition site today, they're going to have chicken Alfredo with garlic breadsticks, pasta, tossed salad, roasted broccoli, and milk. Lunch is served from 11 to 12:30 each day, and actually have soup and salad that begins at 10:30 in the morning. The Salem Nutrition site's located inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. All ages, everyone is welcome to attend, and little ones, kids up to the age of 18, eat free during the summer youth food program. If you have any questions about that program or about the Salem Nutrition site, call 729-2373. The suggested contribution, if you're 60 and above, $5. If you're under the age of 60, it's $7. And don't forget that everybody, all ages, are welcome. Get that menu for today. A good one. Chicken Alfredo, garlic breadstick, pasta, tossed salad, roasted broccoli, and milk. And don't forget that the menu can change without notice. That's been a Civic Record, a program of church and civic news, and a mention of persons recently deceased, brought to you as a courtesy of Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South. Remember, they're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. So if you can't get by today, they're there tomorrow for you to browse around and take a look even inside the resale shop. Check it all out for yourself. Bedding, appliances, accessories, and more. Southtown Furniture in Salem, part of the Bollard Family Furniture Store, serving you since 1922. It's Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are. Please keep it right here at KSMO. We have great music on the way with some Vince Gill and Kix Brooks in a moment. Do want to tell you that over at Country Mart today, you can save on Arizona large sweet cantaloupes. So good. $3.98 each. Get your pork Spare ribs right now, $3.29 a pound. They're fresh, and you can also get your best choice water. You're going to need to stay hydrated. We're going to get hot here. 24-pack of half-liter bottles. Get 3 of those for $9. Stop by, save today, save every day. Country Mart, Highway 3272 East in Salem, here to help you save.
Let's meet the Town and Country Bank lending team. Andrew Wynn, Sammy Parker, and Doug Barnes. They're here to help you achieve your financial goals with personalized lending solutions tailored just for you. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home, expand your business, or pursue any other financial endeavor, the Town and Country Bank is committed to guiding you through every step. Stop by one of their 2 Salem branches and discover what hometown banking is all about. Town and Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 402782.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Murray AC Month at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, when you get up to a $100 gift card after a rebate with a purchase of an AC compressor, accumulator dryer, expansion device, and condenser. See the store for the details. Check out the Murray AC Month savings going on now at K&H Auto Supply.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City.
Missouri Farmers Care Drive to Feed Kids has provided more than 12,324,000 meals for families suffering from food insecurity. Through meal packing events, canned food drives, hog processing, and monetary donations, Missouri's agricultural community has stepped up to address food insecurity among our most vulnerable population, children. Visit mofarmerscare.com/drive to learn more and join the effort.
Hello, my name is Dr. Nasser Al-Masalma, but you can call me Dr. Al. I am a board-certified physician on internal medicine at SMDH, Family Medicine, where I look to find the cause of your health problem, then prescribe the right treatment and remedy to make you healthy again. I'm accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. The chief budget writer of the Missouri Senate says lawmakers approved a sound state budget, though the process was at times difficult. Republican Lincoln Huff of Springfield acknowledges conflicts within the Senate disrupted a lot of work, and the $51 billion proposed budget was approved without the normal negotiations between House and Senate members. Still, Huff believes it's a good spending plan.
Still made investments in our teachers' salaries, made investments in our classrooms, made investments in higher education, made investments in infrastructure all over the state, law enforcement. I mean, there's a lot of good things in there.
Huff discussed the budget during a campaign stop in St. Joseph. He's seeking the Republican nomination for lieutenant governor. The Blue Springs Police Department is investigating a former school board president and local pastor following allegations of inappropriate behavior with a child. The Kansas City Star reports the incident happened roughly 10 years ago with a then 12-year-old. The man abruptly resigned from the Blue Springs Board of Education on Wednesday after a 23-year-old shared a blog post detailing alleged grooming behavior which began at a church in Independence. Since the story's been posted, others with ties to Epic Church KC have posted about the pastor, including allegations of harassment towards other church staff members. He's been placed on leave pending further review, and that services this Sunday would be canceled. Springfield is known as the birthplace of Route 66. The latest exhibit featuring the history, culture, and impact of the Mother Road has opened at the city's History Museum on the square. It's called Checking In, Iconic Hotels and Motels of Greene County. Sean Fitzgibbons tells Missouri Net that the museum looks at what a classic Americana road trip looked like.
When people have that nostalgic desire to see the, quote, real America, it is that road trip along Route 66. A lot of people do think of it as mostly a desert road trip, but it is through the Midwest, through the desert, through Southern California.
This is Missouri Net.
I'm Naheem Hines, professional football player and proud supporter of the Muscular Dystrophy Association. My mom was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy when I was 14, and I watched her struggle. But MDA helped her get the best treatments and care, and they also help kids like my buddy Ethan.
My name is Ethan, and I'm 12 years old. Thanks to the Muscular Dystrophy Association and people like you, I have more hope than ever before. From day one, they've treated me like family at my local care center. MDA is the only one that funds over 150 care care centers across the U.S. to help provide state-of-the-art care for adults and kids like me.
For over 70 years, MDA has been transforming the lives of people living with muscular dystrophy, ALS, and other related neuromuscular diseases. They fund the research for breakthrough treatments, care, and cures. And MDA provides support to thousands of families like mine and Ethan's in communities like yours. Thanks to MDA, kids and adults can live life to its fullest. Join us and learn more at MDA.org today.
Residents can apply online for managed deer hunts beginning July 1st. Anthony Morbeth reports.
Deer hunters are encouraged to apply online during July for a shot at more than 150 managed deer hunts throughout Missouri. This includes archery, muzzle loading, shotgun, and modern firearms from mid-September through mid-January at designated conservation areas, state parks, national wildlife refuges, and other public areas. Some managed deer hunts are specifically held for youth, new hunters, and for people with disabilities. Hunters are selected by a weighted random drawing. The draw results will be available starting August 15th. Applicants who are chosen will receive area maps and other hunting information through the mail. Visit mdc.mo.gov for more information.
Kansas City International Airport experienced its busiest May in its history. More than 1.1 million passengers arrived and departed through KCI last month, marking an 8.1% increase compared to May of 2023. This is MissouriNet.
St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Over the years, it has meant the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, Lou Brock, Bob Gibson, the Wizard, Big Mac, Yachty, Waino, and Pujols. All those names, and they provided so many memories. St. Louis Cardinals baseball, most importantly, has meant championship baseball. We'll be describing every play right here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Let's see what's cooking at that Salem Nutrition Center's menu for today on this Friday, June 21st. It's going to be a delicious meal. You like chicken Alfredo, today's your day. They have chicken Alfredo with garlic breadsticks, pasta, tossed salad, roasted broccoli, and milk. That's from 11 to 12:30. That's lunch today at the Salem Nutrition site. Everybody, all ages, are welcome to come on out and enjoy. Don't forget, Summer Youth Food Program is going on right now at the Salem Nutrition site. And, of course, if you have youngins that are 18 below, they get to eat free. So bring them along with you and get a great meal. And if you're a little bit early, that's okay, because the soup and salad bar gets underway at 10:30, lunch 11 to 12:30 at the Salem Nutrition site inside the Salem Senior Center, 604 North McGrath Lane. If you happen to be 60 and above, your suggested contribution is $5. If you're under the age of 60, it's $7. And if you have any questions about the Summer Youth Food Program, about the Senior Center itself, or about the meal, call 729-2373, 729-2373. Or again, that meal today at the Salem Nutrition site is chicken Alfredo, garlic breadsticks, pasta, roasted broccoli, and some tossed salad. You'll also get milk to wash it all down. That's lunch today at the Salem Nutrition site right here in Salem. Every weekday we bring you that Salem Nutrition Center, and don't forget the menu can change without notice. And we appreciate you listening to us right here on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Stick around. We have a lot of good stuff on the way. We have some AP news coming up very shortly, as well as some statewide news from MissouriNet. So keep it right here, KSMO Radio. Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
The better mix. KSMO Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. Record heat is baking much of the nation, and it's going to continue for a few days. It's going to be 109 degrees tomorrow in Bakersfield, California. Mid-90s in Pittsburgh and New York City over the weekend. Belle Williams walks dogs in New York.
It's very hard for me to feel okay. I'm just constantly wiping my forehead and trying to stay in the shade for the most part. And like with the dogs, I'll bring like a cold water bottle just in case like the water provided at the park isn't enough.
As the heat ramps up, President Biden will be in the Maryland mountains getting ready for Thursday night's presidential campaign debate with Donald Trump. The AP's Jennifer King.
One advisor has said Biden has been punchier in recent remarks about Trump and will try and project himself as the wise and steady leader. Biden's team have said he cannot afford an underwhelming performance. They are expecting attacks on his physical and mental strength, his son Hunter Biden, and his record on immigration and the economy. Meanwhile, Trump will continue to campaign before he heads to his Florida estate for 2 days of private meetings to prepare, and has said he won't underestimate Biden. Allies want the 78-year-old Republican to stay focused on his plans for governing, but expect pointed questions about reproductive rights, his legal baggage, and his continuing unproven claims the election was stolen. Former Biden official Bill Russo says the goal is to reach an audience of moderate independent swing voters in swing states.
This morning, the federal judge presiding over former President Trump's classified documents case will hear arguments on a defense effort to get the indictment thrown out on grounds that the prosecutor who brought the charges was illegally appointed. Washington says the cybersecurity firm Kaspersky has Russia connections, making it a risk to U.S. national security. The Commerce Department has banned the use of its software in the U.S. Kaspersky's fighting back, saying the government's basing its decision on geopolitical climate. This is AP News. The latest fundraising numbers now from the presidential campaigns. The AP's Ben Thomas on who's raising how much.
Donald Trump's campaign outraised President Biden's by more than $60 million last month. Federal filings detail a Republican fundraising explosion sparked by Trump's felony convictions in the New York hush money case. Biden's campaign and the Democratic National Committee together raised a robust $85 million in May and reported $212 million in the bank at the end of the month. But Trump's fundraising, for 1 month at least, dwarfed Biden's. The Trump campaign and the Republican National Committee said it raised an astounding $141 million in May. That includes tens of millions donated immediately after Trump was convicted. Ben Thomas, Washington.
The Dow gained 299 points yesterday. The S&P fell 13 points. I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Hi, my name is Michelle Bland. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. I will be providing family medical services for all ages. I'm now accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurances. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Drive the Feed Kids is a year-round effort by the agricultural community in Missouri to make a difference in the fight against hunger in our state. The Drive the Feed Kids kicks off in January with the 4-H Feeding Missouri campaign and continues with Hogs for Hunger. The effort culminates in August at the Missouri State Fair with FFA Food Insecurity Service Day and other packing events. Visit mofarmerscare.com/drive to learn more and join the effort. That's mofarmerscare.com/drive.
This Missouri Net Sports Report is presented by Missouri's natural gas operators. If you smell gas, leave fast and call your gas company.
Missouri Net Sports, good morning. I'm Tim Fisher. We'll start with Major League Baseball, where it was a historic night last night as the St. Louis Cardinals knocked off the San Francisco Giants 6-5, playing in Birmingham, Alabama at Rickwood Field, which is the oldest professional ballpark still in America. It was also a night that honored the Negro Leagues, including Willie Mays, who passed away earlier this week at the age of 93, who got his start playing at Rickwood Field at the age of 17. On the field, the Cardinals jumped out with 3 in the first inning, including a 2-run homer by Brendan Donovan, who ended up driving 3 on the night, and says it was a tremendous experience playing at Rickwood.
This is just a special moment for baseball. Obviously, I got to meet some amazing people with the Negro Leagues, and to play on this field, one of the oldest stadiums in the country, and I heard so much about it. I never played here. A lot of my buddies played here, but to play here was special.
The Cardinals and Giants now take today off. They're traveling back to St. Louis, where they will finish up the 3-game series with matchups on Saturday and Sunday. The Kansas City Royals avoided a 3-game series sweep, knocking off the Oakland A's yesterday 3-2 in their series finale. It was all solo homers for the offense for the Royals. Freddie Fermin with 2 of them, staking the Royals to a 2-run lead before the A's would tie it in the bottom of the 7th. Then Bobby Witt Jr.'s solo homer in the 8th gave the Royals the winning margin. Skipper Mac Quattaro.
To win a game where you have to work really hard, I mean, Lugo was pitching extremely well. Geloff put a good swing on that ball, and, all of a sudden it's tied up. We just have to try to be able to do a little bit better to expand the lead throughout the game when we do get it.
The Royals now head to Texas to open up a series with the Rangers tonight. I'm Tim Fisher, Missouri.Sports.
Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel.
In Iraq, our truck hit a roadside bomb. I had about 16 surgeries on my hand so that I could regain function. And when I came home, I needed a new roof due to a storm. And I was about to lose homeowners insurance as well. I applied for Operation Homefront Critical Financial Assistance Program. And it's good to know that when we come home, there are people who are there that care about us. Operation Homefront, they've really been a blessing.
Visit OperationHomefront.org to learn more.
Missouri, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Illinois, Iowa, Tennessee, Arkansas, Indiana, and I can keep going on and on.
John, are you going through the 50 states?
No, Mike, he's giving us the states of the Cardinals radio network.
It's just amazing. We are heard just about everywhere across the Midwest.
For over 130 years, Cardinals baseball has been entertaining fans of all ages.
It's no different this year. We're bringing you all the hits, homers, strikeouts, and excitement right here on the Cardinals radio network powered by Graybar.
Many people start out their day with a great cup of coffee from Philmart. But did you know they also have cappuccinos and vanilla and mocha frappes? You can even get ice-cold Starbucks frappuccinos in a variety of flavors. And don't forget about the delicious biscuits and gravy in 2 sizes, small and large, until 11 o'clock every morning. What a way to start your day. Philmart, more than just a convenience store, at the corner of Highway 19 in Franklin, open 7 days a week. Time for weather brought to you by your friends at Philmart. You just heard about their incredible coffee and biscuits and gravy, which is pretty fantastic. But as hot as it's getting, if you're going to need ice or cool beverages, they've got you covered there too. So don't forget to stop on by and pick it up. Whether you want to get out of your vehicle and walk outside in the sweltering heat or just stay in that cool vehicle, go through the convenient covered drive-through window and pick up what you need to quench your thirst or maybe hunger. They've got some great snacks and candies there too. Stop on by Philmart and take care of that need. And if you need gas, you can get that there too. Your quality Conoco gas, unleaded, ethanol-free premium, and diesel. It's waiting for you there, and the pumps are 24/7. Philmart in Salem, right here at the corner of 19 and Franklin in the heart of Salem, Missouri. Let's take a look at the forecast for this Friday, the 21st day of June. We expect a lot of sunshine today, but we'll have a few clouds this morning. High about 89. That heat index will climb to 93. Then clear skies tonight, low of 67. Winds will be pretty much light and out of the south. Tomorrow, sunny, sticky, high of 92. Heat index 96. We will have a southwesterly breeze in the morning, 5 to 10. Partly cloudy by Saturday night, a low of 70 with south winds 5 to 10. More sunshine on Sunday and still hot, high of 92. That heat index again 96, 97. Then clear Sunday night, low of 69, and Monday even warmer, sunny, hot, humid, high of 96. That heat index expected to topple 100 on Monday. At KSMO Radio, right now it's 75 degrees. We do have, right now, about 81% relative humidity with a southerly breeze 4 to 5 miles an hour. Still got a few clouds out there, but it's a very pleasant but sticky morning right here at KSMO Radio. Now look at weather again, brought to you by your friends at Philmart right here in Salem. It's time for agribusiness news, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio from the Brownfield Farm Market Network. It's the Missouri Report right here on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station.
An economist is concerned about pre-harvest marketing opportunities. I'm Larry Lee with Agribusiness News on Brownfield. Help us get Missouri food products on the plates of the hungry Missouri children by joining the drive to feed kids. An extension grain market economist is concerned there won't be many pre-harvest marketing opportunities for corn and soybean growers. Ed Ussett with the University of Minnesota tells Brownfield current prices for fall delivery are below cost of production for most farmers.
We're not at our lows, but it's not as fun as it was just 3 to 4 weeks ago. Let's look for another rally, and when that rally comes, please get something done.
He says crop problems in the U.S. could spark a rally.
Hot and dry, the typical things that drive a rally in the summer.
Ussett says he's also watching Russia, the world's largest wheat exporter, because for the first time in a decade, that country's having production issues with its crop. A plant pathologist says the unusually wet spring has brought some crop disease challenges. Dr. Damon Smith from the University of Wisconsin tells Brownfield one disease has affected many fields.
Pythium has been showing up. Pythium is one of these organisms that we call a water mold. So in years where we get lots of rain, we have standing water, these are organisms that like those types of conditions. So it's not entirely surprising.
Smith says the large amounts of rainfall are also testing the effectiveness of seed treatments.
We're getting some good seed treatment data this year. So again, if you're making some decisions for 2025, I think there's going to be some data out there in the late summer or this fall that folks can take a look at.
Smith says seed treatments are only considered effective for about 30 days after planting, and many fields have been subjected to wet conditions longer than that. Dry conditions are worsening in parts of Missouri, and a seed advisor with Beck's Hybrid says it's time to irrigate that corn. Brownfield's Kara Hart has more from the Beck's Bash in central Missouri.
We are ready for that drink for our corn.
Clarissa Cawthorn says adequate subsoil moisture is needed to grow a good corn crop, and rain has been lacking in northeast Missouri.
Early heat in the morning and lots of hot, dry wind during the day is hard on a corn crop. And so if we can get some of that calmed down and give that corn a break and let it respirate throughout the night, it would be beautiful to catch a rain to help.
She says there's no rain in the short-term forecast. The latest U.S. drought monitor has abnormally dry conditions expanding across the state, and a handful of counties in northeast Missouri are experiencing moderate drought conditions. I'm Kara Hart at Beck's Bash in central Missouri for Brownfield.
U.S. red meat production was slightly higher in May. The USDA says commercial red meat production for May was 4.62 billion pounds, 1% higher than May of last year. Beef production up 1% from the previous year. Total cattle slaughter down 3%. I'm Larry Lee with Agribusiness News on Brownfield. Find more news online at Brownfield Ag News.
Soybean farmers of Missouri, our future depends on strong leadership.
I'm Tom Rafferty, a soybean farmer in southeast Missouri. Mike Kehoe knows what it takes to keep our farms thriving. He's committed to agriculture and to us. Kehoe understands the rural way of life, rural infrastructure, and public safety. In the primary election, let's elect a true advocate for our ag communities. Vote Mike Kehoe for governor.
This ad is paid for by the Missouri Soybean Association and their farm leaders.
The relationship of the people we work with at MFA are great. You know, every time I have a question, I can call Austin or Daniel, and they get right back to me with a solution, and we discuss and work through whatever issues we have.
Getting to be that go-to person for them, it gets to be very, very rewarding working with people like Mark and Clayton that you're their go-to on anything and everything on the farm.
MFA is a whole farm solution.
Expertise when and where you need it. MFA, your whole farm solution.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free. The Salem area